Let's move it.
The plasma core is in overdrive, and it's powering the Insecticons. We've got to find a way to shut it down. Too late! The core rupture is distorting it. Shoddy Constructicon repair has failed. The leak is causing a gravitational anomaly that's sucking us in.
Hey guys, welcome back to part 4 of my Transformers Devastation Let's Play. And we are getting the hell out of here, so they don't get sucked into the plasma core and die a painful death. Like I said, this is part 4 of my series. This could potentially be the last part if I decide to do chapters 6 and 7 in one episode, which I might, but you know, we'll see. Kind of depends on how long these chapters get. But you know, I mean, either way, I think this episode might be the longest one, like either way. So you know what, we're rolling with it. We are rolling with it.
Extinction. No one escapes.
But
The Insecticons
I'll let this play out. So
are but 2 of 3 components.
The Ferrotaxis.
Though it contains much of our lost culture, destroying it could save Earth. Megatron has Ferrotaxi.
yes, he does, Grimlock. Yes, he does. Okay, so I have quite a few things to talk about in this episode, or at least in the beginning of it. I recently went on vacation. I know, very cool stuff. Fun fact, this episode is being recorded after my vacation. The previous 3 episodes were recorded before my vacation, and episode 3 was actually posted after my vacation. But I had recorded it before. I just didn't have enough time to really fully post and edit it and all that. But yeah, this is actually the first episode where I'm actually going to be able to talk about my birthday stuff, because I went on vacation specifically because of my birthday. And also, it was also that and graduation present and all that, because those lined up pretty near around the same time. But my vacation, it was a ton of fun, I will say. I went to Florida. I know, Florida, a very cool place. And me and my mom went to Super Nintendo World and the Kennedy Space Center. And it was a total blast. We had a lot of fun. Concentrate on this game, bro. I need to concentrate on these. I can't see anything! What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, there you go. Okay. But yeah, we had a ton of fun just going through the town that we were staying at for the hotel. And it was just fun just exploring what Florida had to offer, because I hadn't actually been to Florida in like literally actually like over a decade, because the last time I went was for Disney World. Back when my parents went on their honeymoon. And that was a long time, so being able to go to Florida again, just seeing all the cool stuff they have, was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We didn't get to go to Disney World this year, unfortunately. It's just way too darn expensive, but we did go to Super Nintendo World and the Kennedy Space Center, like previously mentioned, and I had a great amount of fun. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I actually had a bit more fun in the Kennedy Space Center than I did with Super Nintendo World, because let me tell you something. Florida heat gets extremely bad during the summertime, and we arrived there, obviously, when it was in the middle of summer, because, you know, June is in the middle of summer, obviously. And it was, like, apparently, like, above 100 degrees or something, like, there, and it was like, my god. We were sweating from, like, head to toe. We were just... don't get me wrong, Nintendo Land was a lot of fun and stuff. But the heat really did impact it a little bit. And I did kind of want to stay there for a little longer, but the heat was kind of getting too much for even me to handle. We did have like portable fans. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bro, let me. Hold on, I need to concentrate on this, bro. Bro, hold on. I'm getting to ya, buddy. Oh god. I need to kill these guys. Okay, do not let him die. Do not let him die. Do not let him die. I'm just gonna use my special attack. I don't even give a shit. There you go. Y'all are dead. Okay, now just need to kill these guys and let Wheeljack heal. Alright, there you go. He's healing. That's good. These missions are always the stressful parts of the entire game for me. I am not particularly great at these, but I think I'm getting through it just fine, so I think I can talk about the trip again. But yeah, the trip was tons of fun, like I said. One funny thing that did happen, we came across a place, and I'm not joking you, this is an actual place. I'm not joking you when I say this is an actual place. There's a place called Gaylord Palms. I am not joking you. That is what it's called. If you don't believe me, look it up. It's spelled exactly the way you think it's spelled. And it was absolutely insane. The place itself, I mean, it was like a giant hotel or whatever, so like it wasn't like that like insane, but like it was a pretty big hotel. I will say it was a really massive hotel. It looked like a palace. It looked like a king's area or something. I don't know how else to describe it. But pretty insane stuff for like a really immature and funny looking name. I'm pretty sure it was named after like an actual person. But the fact that someone's last name was Gaylord, I'm just shocked. You know, at the time that name was probably like fine, but like, you know, it's weird stuff. But all right, at least we got through this, so that's good. All right, time to get the hell out of here. Rank SS, nice. This is not over. Anyways, here's one of the best parts of the entire game right here, with one of the best music pieces of the entire game. This is Cargo Lift. I was talking about this song, I think back in like episode 2, I think. Could be wrong about that, but it's such an amazing track for like something that's like the equivalent to like an elevator. This is like the equivalent of riding an elevator in this game, and the music is just so good. I absolutely love it to death. I've already said this, but I'll say it again. This game has my favorite video game OST, and I think it always will have. I am very much inspired by it, and I really want to make shit like this in the future. But enough about me. Let's talk more about me, like my trip, you know? Nope, wrong way, right! Okay. Okay. I don't want to die, 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 I do not want to die. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Okay, whatever. I hate when it does that. There you go. Ooh, rare. Nice. Alright, I have to concentrate. But Let me try and remember some other cool stuff. Oh yeah, one thing to mention, the trip to there from where I live, which obviously I will not say, New York, now I'm playing, I don't live in New York, and I probably never will, but from where I live, where we live to where we are heading to stay, would have taken around 12 hours to get to our destination. And obviously we weren't going to do that in one singular day. I mean, like, come on. We're not insane, you know. We're not insane. So we actually had to divide the trip to get there into like 2 separate days. One to get into a hotel halfway, and then the day after that we actually got to our place. And it was like that on the way back to our house. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Thank God we didn't do all the 12 hours. Also, yes, I know I said I won't be doing any of the side missions, but this one's really quick and straightforward. It's literally just a turret that you have to shoot at enemies. So that somehow killed these guys in one hit. I don't know how. I don't know how like giant hammers don't kill them in one hit, but like these things do. I don't know what's like in these ammo. I don't know what's in these gunshots that kill them in one hit, but you know what? I'm probably thinking about it too hard. Actually, I am thinking about it too hard. But it's still fun to think about. I guess that's nice. It's pretty hard to honestly not get SS on like missions like those. I say that, but I got like a rank C or whatever on the one that's like in chapter 2. I'm still embarrassed about that, by the way, just so you know. I don't know how that managed to happen. Like in Singular Insecticon, I believe, just got me, and I was not able to. Where's the? I thought there was one more. But a Singular Insecticon got me, and I couldn't get back on the turret, so there was just a million plasma shots just being shot straight at me, and it was a total hassle. It was a total hassle. I think I have to go the other way around. Yahoo! Alright. Now here's the rematch against the Sentry Bot. This fight's very annoying, because it's kind of hard to aim at in the first place. Okay, well, I have to kill it quickly. Oh, let's go! Yes! Oh, SS! Nice! Okay, I wasn't actually expecting to get that rank. Okay. Seriously, the ranking system in this game does not make any sense. I literally did it. First try. Not first try. I didn't die once. I didn't get hit once. And I killed it really easily, and I got SS, and yet, on like some other missions where I died multiple times, I got like S or like rank SS. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. But yeah, that was surprisingly okay. Yeah, the fight would have been really annoying because it like gets rid of like the platforms that you're on, and the guns that I have equipped, they honestly aren't really that great for specifically ranged enemies, because this one that I have equipped right here isn't really meant to be range. It's meant to just stun enemies. And the other one I have right here, it's more of a spread shot kind of type, so it's not really meant to do it at one singular enemy at a time. So yeah. If I didn't kill it that quickly, we probably would have been there for a while. So I'm honestly really glad I didn't have to go through that. Alright. I just have to get these real quick. What let's talk about from my trip. Did I already go through here? Oh wait, no. This is required. That button was required to get through here in the first place. But okay, hold on. Okay. Alright. On our way forward. I'm killing y'all. I'm no mercy. No mercy. I can't even... I didn't even realize this guy was right here. I just started attacking just so I could rush attack upwards, but... You know, I guess I can kill this guy while I'm at it. Alright. Oh yeah, also, about the vacation. We went to, like, this place called City Walk, I think it was, and it's basically like a giant plaza just full of just shops and restaurants and stuff. It was a lot of cool. I mean, I didn't really eat any of the food there because, I mean, if there's one thing to know about me, I am extremely picky. Like, I really only have very few amounts of foods, and I mean, if you know me, it's, you know, the autism, you know that kind of inhibits some kind of stuff like that, so that's a little weird, but whatever. Bro, I'm trying to take these down. Fuck you! Where did he come from? Where did he come from? He just came from the ceiling. Okay, I'm just gonna... But yeah, there's this place called City Walk. There had a lot of huge stuff. And wait, is this the end of the chapter? This cannot be the end of the chapter. I remember this chapter being significantly longer. This isn't gonna be like chapter 2 where I thought it was longer than it actually was. Okay. I keep thinking there's one more after that, but there isn't. I think this is the last one, because this looks like where you fight Soundwave for the second time. Yeah, you fight Soundwave here. Alright. Oh, let's play it as well.
Something smells funny. I agree, old friend. I can sense it. A darkness. I can feel Nova Prime. The goodness within him. The nobility of his mission. To cyberform uninhabited worlds. To bring life to the galaxy. But something went wrong. A darkness fell over him. Burrowed into him. Something corrupted him. Driving him mad. He did come here to destroy Earth. But only after encountering some singular entity. Something bent not just on destruction. But our destruction. And Nova Prime sent it in our direction. It's out there now, searching and destroying its way to Cybertron.
Nova Prime? One of our own? Really went bad on us?
It appears so. Teletran 1, find us a way to the control room.
This part's funny.
This cargo lift can be used to reach the control room. I do not have enough access to tell you how to operate the platform, however.
There you go.
That should do it.
Hello, Soundwave. Alright, and this is the second fight you have with Soundwave. Very cool guy. I know him. I don't know him. Anyways, goodbye, Frenzy. Okay, so yeah, this chapter is really short. I genuinely thought this chapter was gonna be a lot longer, but no, this ended up being a really short chapter, so never mind. Screw what Past Me said. But you know. Anyway, second phase. He's flying! Don't ask how he's flying, he just is. And he can do that apparently. I don't know when, but you know, yeah. Yeah, he tends to push you back with that move. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, no, I don't have the loudspeaker equipped. Yeah, damn it. That's why I wasn't stunning any of them. I was so confused. Alright, yeah, now if you don't mind me, I'm just gonna be collecting these real quick. Alright, there you go. Alright, now we're back to... Actually, no, I will not let you do that. Loser. No. Yeah. I got a Discord DM. I'm not gonna look at it right now. Because I'm busy with something, but you know. You know what? Let's finish this. Boom. Hell yeah. So Soundwave is dead. Goodbye, Soundwave. Loser.
We will arrive any moment now. And Megatron is waiting for us. Be ready for anything.
So yeah, that was Chapter 6. I thought this chapter was a lot longer, to tell you the truth. It's been a little while since I've really fully played this game again. Ooh, nice. I don't know if it really has any good stats on it. Well, no, it doesn't. I'm probably just gonna be selling this for... Well, yeah, speaking of the devil, I guess I'm gonna be selling some of these. I know I've gone on this tangent again, but you know, I will repeat it. I will repeat it. This game is super short. The longest chapter in the entire game is the first one. It's still really upsetting to me for some reason. I genuinely thought Chapter 6 was like... Okay, I knew it wasn't going to be as long as Chapter 1, but like... I thought it was going to be like somewhat on par with it. I didn't remember that it was this short. Like, I think that was actually shorter than... Actually, yeah, I think it was shorter than Chapter 2. Yeah, they just get exponentially shorter and shorter. That's really sad. That's really sad. I don't like that one bit, but yeah, what can you do? Anyways, oh yeah, I actually have another thing to talk about. The Nintendo Direct that happened recently. It came out today as I'm recording this. I'm probably not going to be recording this today, though. Or, I should say, I can't speak. As I was saying, I don't think it's gonna be, like... I'm not gonna be posting this today. But the Direct did come out the day that I am recording this. My thoughts on it? I mean, it was... I used that Scott the Woz clip where he's like, Nintendo fans are scared of Nintendo games. And that's very much true. He is very correct on that. Love the guy. He is very correct on that. Basically everything about that. But there just wasn't really a lot of games I was just like really anticipating. Or not anticipating, like a fan of when I saw them. I mean, they look cool, and like obviously I'm happy for those that are, you know, that are fans of those kind of things, but they ain't really just for me. I will say Deltarune. I was not expecting Deltarune to be there. Wait, like me and my friends were praying for it, like during like the Direct as like a funny little bit. I went over 150, you know, it's fine. But I was genuinely not expecting Deltarune to be there. We kept making references to it, you know, as like a funny. But we weren't actually expecting it, so when we saw little Sprout come out, I was like, Pikmin? As like a joke, and then Toby Fox emerged from the ground, and all of us started screaming. It was actually amazing. It was actually amazing. And I think there was some other stuff. I don't remember, actually. I mean, there was Ocarina of Time remake, which is pretty neat. That does seem pretty cool, but to tell you the truth, I've never actually played a singular Zelda game ever. They just don't really seem like a me kind of thing to play, but you know. I will say, I don't know if they're watching this. I mean, they maybe are because they're close friends of mine, but to be honest, I don't really even know if they watch my content. Mainly my second channel content, so I don't know. But what I'm about to say, this isn't hate towards them because they are some of my best friends in the world, and I would literally die for them. I'm not joking you, I would literally die for them right now. But the way, obviously I'm not gonna say names because that's rude and stuff. But the way that they treat other games that they're not fans of, and they immediately dismiss them and just say like, oh, this is boring, this is stupid, this is crap, yeah, and stuff like that, it genuinely like pisses me the fuck off. Like, bro, like I know that those games you're not really anticipating them, or really good to play them, and that's fine. Like, and I'm not, obviously I'm not trying to say that like you have to like every single thing you see, because that's stupid. But the way you immediately just dismiss them and just say stuff like that, it's just really harmful. And I'm not even joking you. One of my friends was like, "Hey, you wanna DM?" Not DM. One of her friends DM'd me, and they were like, "Hey, you wanna watch the direct with me?" And I was like, and honestly, I was genuinely hesitating because I knew they were gonna like act like this. I knew they were gonna act like all bitchy and complainy. But you know, I was like, you know what, maybe they aren't gonna do it this time. And sure enough, they did it this time, and it was really annoying, and it kind of pissed me off. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to start anything. Now, but it just really pisses me off because it just brings me in a bad mood because I just really do not like negativity like that. It just sucks. It really does. It's so unneeded, and you could like obviously you can make the jokes every now and then like I don't mind. Like obviously there's nothing wrong with not liking something. That's okay. But like generally the Rhythm Haven game or whatever it's called, Groove, whatever, they had this cool like RPG thing, and one of my friends was like, this is so unneeded, this is so unnecessary. And like, dude, like genuinely, like, why are you acting like this? This is so unnecessary. Like, I know it may not be your thing, but like, you don't have to be like, oh, why are they adding this and stuff? It's just like, it's just fucking stupid. Like, I don't, it's so unneeded. Like, I'm sorry that we aren't getting a shit ton of first party games. Okay? Now. This part, bro, I can never be able to, like, get all these pink things right there. Yeah. But both of them were just acting like dicks towards the direct and stuff. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, we had a good time, and we made, like, funny references and stuff. We were like, oh my god, is that Deltarune? Pikmin? Deltarune? Like, stuff like that. And, like, that stuff was funny, but, like, I don't know how I managed to grab this guy. I wasn't even, like, close to where I was aiming at, but whatever. But honestly, after this, I may not really want to ever see Nintendo Directs with them ever again. Or honestly, just Directs in general with them, because they just act really rude, and I don't like it. They're like my best friends again. Obviously, this isn't me trying to like hate on them, but it just brings me in a bad mood, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. Anyways, hello, Motor Master. And no, okay. I didn't. Goodbye, Motor Master. Yeah, he's just there. Don't worry about it. So yeah, there's my no. So yeah, there's my little rant. Again, I'm not trying to. If they see this video and they complain or whatever, then hey, you know what? It's on them for acting like that in the first place. But, and I mean, they generally are good friends. Obviously, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I hate them, because I generally do not. I've known one of them for 3 years and the other one for not as long, but still quite enough of time to like know that like I really like them as friends, you know. But again, I just don't like the negativity, okay? Like, it just pisses me off. It really does. There's one thing about not really liking any of the games that were shown off, but it's one thing to just constantly complain over and over again. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But, yeah. Anyways. So, on to something a little bit more positive. I guess going back to the whole Deltarune thing. I am very excited for Chapter 5 of Deltarune. It looks to be a super fun time. And I mean, I already loved Deltarune so far. SS, nice. I actually, honestly, my weird thing with Deltarune, I didn't really, I played Chapter 1 when it came out, or like roughly when it came out, but then I didn't play Chapter 2 for the longest time, and it wasn't until Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 came out at the same time that I was like, hey, you know what, I might as well just play the game, because, like, fully play the game, because I liked Undertale, but for some reason I never really tried or was really interested in Deltarune. I ended up falling in love with Deltarune. I don't know why I didn't play the game sooner. It is absolutely amazing. But I mean, on one hand, it did make it so like I didn't have to go through the excruciating wait in between Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 and 4. So that's something, I guess. I didn't have to be one of those people that was aboard that long wait, but you know. And I mean, I didn't even play Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 when it came out. It honestly took me a couple months to then actually start playing it. Because I wasn't interested, but then I got interested, and then I ended up loving it. So now, actually, Chapter 5 will be the first chapter that's coming out that I will be playing on launch day, so that's something a little special, I'd say. You know? I guess. Avengers Endgame. I'm so funny, guys. Oh, God. I got transfixed. I don't even know. Okay, cool. Alright. Anyways. Yeah, there's different statuses that you can get affected with. You've barely seen them in this series, because I'm too good at this game. I'm not. But that one right there, it prevents you from moving and transforming and all that. And there's like other ones like getting electrocuted, like burn, freeze, all that jazz. Jazz, like the Transformer jazz. I'm so funny. I'm not. But yeah, I've had tons of fun playing Deltarune so far. Well, I say so far, but I've beaten the game multiple times. Favorite chapter? Probably Chapter 3, if I'm being honest. I know people have actually considered that one of the worst chapters in the game because of the gameplay loop, but honestly, I like it. It's fun to just go through really quickly. I'm probably like the only person on the planet who's actually like said that, but whatever. Also, hello Skywarp, hello Thundercracker. Yeah, this is the only time in the entire game you fight Skywarp, by the way. I mean, you fought Thundercracker before in Chapter 3, but Skywarp you only fight here, so interesting. I think you do fight him in the challenge mode alongside Thundercracker again, but also Starscream as well. But in terms of the main story mode, this is like the only time you fight Skywarp. So that's pretty neat, I guess. Also, I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna hurl you around, and I'm gonna slam you. There you go. What are you saying? He said something, but I couldn't hear him. Ow. I did half of my health. Anyways, I don't feel like dealing with you today. Goodbye. Hell yeah. Rank A. Alright. We're at the final point of the game. Or at the one of the final points of the game, I should say. Or I should clarify. Should I do this? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Better to be safe than sorry, I guess. Alright. You have to get there real quickly. There you go. That's all I got? Okay. I was expecting you to give a lot more stuff, but whatever.
This is it.
I was literally killing all your guys. What are you talking about? Alright, Megatron. I like how it spoils the next mission right there. I'm gonna let this play out. Oh my god, Earth V2? Holy shit.
I'd love to stay and watch, but Cybertron's rebirth beckons me. I want a front row seat for it. Constructicons! Annihilate them!
Hello, guys. Alright, so this is a pretty big part of the entire game. Ow. I'm gonna just use my special right here. I'd say this phase is actually harder than the next phase coming up. I'm used to my swords. Hello, Scrapper. I think that's your name. I forgot. There's a lot of Transformers, okay? Don't judge me. Uh-oh, Sideswipe died. This is so sad. Yeah, honestly, the NPCs in this part of the game are honestly kind of useless. They barely really contribute at all to the fight, and they don't do even a lot of damage. So, yeah. Oh. Quick last speaker. There you go. There you go. Get stabbed, boy. And now you're gonna get hurled. I love playing as Grimlock. He's my favorite character for a reason. There you go. Alright. I'm gonna just let them do their own thing while I collect this guy's dead body parts. There you go. Yeah, see what I mean? They just kind of shoot from the sidelines and don't really do much. Also, hello there, Bone Crusher, I think his name is? I do not remember. I think that was Bone Crusher. Yeah, I think that's Bone Crusher. Okay. And yeah, dead. Alright, now it's only Mixmaster. That is the only, like, the one I actually know for certain. Because he mixes and he's the master. Anyways, here's Devastator. Look at him, he's so cool. He's actually really easy to fight. Yeah, like I said, I'd honestly say the final... I'd say the first phase was actually the hardest. Anyways, here's a pretty awesome part of the game. Yeah, you have to defeat both Menasor and Devastator. I remember I was watching someone play this game for the first time, back when the game first came out. I think his username is like So Mungry, I think. He's a big Transformers fan, I think. And he played this game when it first came out. And he got to this part, and he was like, "Really? Really?" And I just died laughing. But like he ended up really liking this part, and I mean I do too. It's an awesome part. I feel like if I'm not like dodging every 2 seconds, I'm just gonna get hit. I just get super scared. All right. Anyways, super right up the ass. I wasn't even planning to do that. It just kind of happened. Anyways. Oh, Menosaur's down. Will I defeat Menasor first? I think I'm going to defeat Menasor first. Yep, I am. Goodbye, Menasor. See you later. Bro, I could have had a good episode where I didn't die. Okay. Excuse me. I could have had a good chapter without dying a single time in it, but I guess not. Yeah, alright. Yeah, and I got a rank SS. Yeah, this chapter is actually, like, really easy to get. Not chapter, I should say. Mission, I should say. Is really easy to... really easy to get rank SS on. I get it really consistently, and I think that's because of the amount of rush attacks that I do. Because those add up to the points as well. So yeah.
Our home will live again.
Anyways, this is the final battle of the game. Alright, well, phase 1 of the game.
We should have been allies.
Yeah.
Imagine what we could have accomplished. But you never had the manifolds to do what needed to be done.
I have the manifolds to stand up for those who cannot.
So true, King. So true.
Give me the Ferrotaxis.
I wonder why it's called the Ferrotaxis. That's a really weird name for like an artifact like that.
Where it belongs. You have made a great discovery. Let us use it wisely.
No.
I thought you were made of sterner stuff, Optimus.
Get over here, little bitch. Anyways, so Megatron, you're here. For some reason, this guy's like really hard. He like dodges every single one of your attacks. Anyways, I want to do the slam dunk. It's an awesome move I have. Anyways, I'm already like half health. I don't. Ow! That singular shot did almost a half of my health. Anyways. Oh, I'm already almost killing him. I'm not gonna kill him immediately. But can I get him out of that? No, I cannot. Okay. Nope. Goodbye. Also, here's the Pharaoh tax. It's right. Ow! Bro. Why did I die again? What the fuck? I'm terrible at this game. I'm gonna just admit it. I suck at this game. I don't know how I managed to get this far. I just wanted to show off the cool Pharaoh taxes right here. They're just laying on the ground. They're just letting it lay on the ground. Anyways, this music's pretty awesome. I'm gonna just slash you with my swords, cause why not? Bro, that did like 90% of my health. What the fuck? I'm gonna just slam dunk you to the ground. That didn't do a lot of damage because I think it was not on hard floor, but whatever. Wait, hold on. I wanted to do my super cool ultimate attack, but I didn't have enough to do that.
If I can't have the Pharaoh taxes, no one can.
No! What have you done? Oh, how convenient. Insecticon army right there. Get back here, you bitch! Then they just end up in space. Anyways, here's the actual final. You know, I'm gonna let this play out before I start yapping my mouth. Actually, I think this episode's actually gonna be longer than than episode 1, but like not by much, honestly. Again, chapter 1's like really long for some reason. It's the longest chapter in the entire game. I don't know why. So anyways, here's the actual final boss of the game, or I guess final phase, because final phase, because technically this and the previous phase get counted as they get counted as one singular mission for whatever reason. Anyways, this is really fucking hard because I cannot play well as Optimus. I do not like. Let's see, why it's not. He was genuinely not moving for like a solid minute. That was kind of. Boom. There you go. I think it's better if I do that, yeah. Alright, I do not want to die. I do not want to die. Yeah, see what I mean? I'm already, like, dead. And the battle's not even, like, been, like, a minute long, I don't think. I do not like using vehicle mode for other characters because I'm just not used to it. Also, I got a button mash. I don't know if that really matters there. Well, I got a rank S, but I don't really even know if the button mashing part matters, but it just matters about how many credits you get right there. So that's cool, I guess. But we did it. That boss fight took that first final phase took like probably like less than a minute.
Will not let me shut down the Insecticons.
So
Megatron.
yeah, pretty cool boss fight right there, guys. If I'm being honest, it's kind of an underwhelming boss fight. But yeah, what can you do?
You must destroy it. You hold the fate of Cybertron in your hands, Prime.
You are correct, Megatron.
I like it was just floating there.
Courage to make the right decision.
I'm talking about Megatron, by the way, not Optimus. Goodbye.
No!
Pew! That stuff's weak as hell if it gets gets destroyed by that singular bolt from his ion blaster. I think that's what it's called. I think it's called that in the game, I think, so. I'm just choosing to treat it as the actual name.
Done?
The humans will decide their own fate.
But yeah. Goodbye, Optimus. Goodbye. The way he just falls back. It's funny.
Autobots.
He just leaves Megatron up there. He's just like, alright, goodbye. Bye, honey. See you later. How am I supposed to get back down?
Holding out distant hope that we would return to a newly
I will say I do really like the speech at the
and maybe
end.
one day that will happen.
It is a really good
But we cannot
finale
continue
for the
to live in
game.
between worlds. From this day forward, we are no longer Cybertronians who are stranded on another world. Now, we are a part of Earth. And we must treat Earth as though we were forged here. And we must protect our home, no matter the cost.
But it's not the end of the game just yet.
How are you recovering, Optimus?
I will live, thank you. Fortunately, it appears that
Hell yeah.
Earth will as well. Have you found a way to strengthen our forces?
As I said, it's not without risks.
I was thinking about what I was told. The prophecy on the Proud Star. That there is a way to end the war.
Incoming transmission.
Oh yeah, here's here's cameos from Defensor and Superion.
Like Defensor, we are here to help too.
They only appear in the last part. Well, this
To finally rid Earth of
this
the Decepticons.
not post credits. This like end scene at the very end of the game. As I said, this game screams missed potential, but despite all of that, despite all of its flaws, I will still say I absolutely adored this game. Transformers Devastation. I love this game to fucking death. And I will keep replaying it for many, many years to come. It is genuinely a fantastic experience. And I recommend you play this game. Or, honestly, I recommend it to anyone, honestly. I recommend y'all pick up this game. Because it's genuinely a great time. It's like I said in like I think the first episode, it's not readily available on like a digital anymore because they took that down for whatever reason. So the only like legal ways to get the game are mainly by getting it like physical. And I mean most people do prefer that. So I mean I guess that's not really the worst fate the game could have ended up having. But yeah, you can pick it up physical for relatively cheap. I'd say like around $20 to $40, around that price range. You can find it pretty easily online, or like at a local GameStop or something. I think that's actually how I got my copy of it on the Xbox One. If you want me being perfectly honest, I found this ROM on the internet. This isn't the actual like this isn't like a physical game or like the actual digital copy. I didn't have it. I just downloaded a ROM of it on the internet. Yeah. But anyways, I wanna thank all of y'all for watching this series. If anyone actually did, this was a lot of fun to just play and also just talk about just my life and all that. And all that jazz. Again, jazz. I made the pun again. Transformers Devastation. I actually kind of forgot about. They just stop right there and they just have it for the. I'm gonna skip this though. Oh yeah, I actually forgot about this scene as well. Another thing, they have this cool ass scene right here. It's building up to something truly amazing in the Proud Star. I think it's the Proud Star. I forgot. Oh my god, look, it's Nova Prime. Oh my god, is he alive? He may be alive, guys. Holy crap. Sequel bait? Guys, look, sequels? Nope, this game never got a sequel. Never got a singular sequel. I'm still pretty pissed about that, honestly. Like, what's the point of showing that if you're not gonna do anything with it? And they probably were gonna do something with it, but again, it just frustrates me to no end. But yeah, that's my Let's Play Transformers Devastation. Love this game to death, but y'all probably knew that. I want to thank y'all for watching this series. The next Let's Play I will be doing, because I will be doing more than one Let's Play. This isn't going to be the only one. I'm going to be doing a lot more, because I've had a crap ton of fun with a Let's Play like this, and I want to do more of it. But the Let's Play I will be doing next, I will be confirming it right now, is Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. That game is really short, so I may only do 1 or 2 episodes, depending on if I want to do the main game and the extra game, or just one. Not really too sure on that just yet, but you will find out in due time. I want to thank y'all again for watching this series. I sound like a broken record now. I should probably stop recording. But, yeah. Goodbye. See ya. And thank y'all for watching. Peace.